It is the tale of two trials as former President Donald Trump and Hunter Biden both appear in court and get very different reactions from some in the media.
Donald Trump is back inside a courtroom getting the images he wants. Fact check. He doesn't have to be there. There is no requirement. He is not compelled legally to be there.
If any other defendant said the things that Donald Trump has been saying, they would have been sanctioned a while ago.
They're saying, vote for me again, bet on me.
The president's love for and concern for his son is really crowding his attention.
So it's serious as a heart attack for him now, and yet the irony is it's something that normally a Department of Justice wouldn't bring.
If somebody were named, Jim Smith and not Hunter Biden on these gun charges, it wouldn't be brought necessarily.
Fox News contributor and columnist for The Messenger, Joe Concha, joins us now. Joe, I just listened to all 43 seconds of that media compilation, and every single thing that was said in there was either incorrect or, if I'm being less generous, a complete lie. So do they actually believe what they are saying, or is this all part of their shilling day in and day out for the Democratic Party?
Let me play anchor, Todd. Where were the lies that you heard?
All 43 seconds. Donald Trump wants to be in a courtroom. No, he actually wants to be on the campaign trail.
Yes.
If any defendant said the things that Donald Trump, they would have been sanctioned a while ago. No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have been sanctioned. President's love and concern for his son really crowd. I mean, we could go through it.
All right.
But my favorite is if they were named Jim Smith, they wouldn't be on these gun charges. No, they would have been charged with the tax stuff, I don't know, in 2014.
Yeah.
Right?
Or you go to jail for lying about a gun application, right? So this is journalism now in 2023. Opinions being presented as fact, right? Because, again, Dana Bash is an anchor, right? Yet she's sharing her opinion on what would be X, Y, Z. No, her guests are supposed to do that. This has the usual ingredients, right? Donald Trump is guilty until proven innocent, which is backwards. And then I just love the fact, by the way, I don't hear too much about the fact that Mar-a-Lago is being valuated at $18 million. You know what it was listed for in 1985, which was about 40 years ago? $20 million.
Sure.
Right? So either it's a lost value over 40 years, which is not how it works in real estate, particularly when you're talking about Palm Beach, which is one of the richest zip codes in the country. They did comps in that area, by the way. There are properties that are listed for $150, $180 million that are much smaller than Mar-a-Lago that are right nearby. So the fact that this is being valued at $18 million is incredible. Meanwhile, I don't see one story among dozens on the New York Times homepage or the CNN.com homepage on Hunter Biden at all, period. I do see one story on CNN, which is about the 46 scariest decorations to make your house the scariest on your block. They had room for that, but they don't have room for Hunter.
They should have room for both.
They
yes,
can. It's
exactly.
Finite space, right?
Yeah, why not? There's a lot of space on the internet.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.